evening, early evening. I wanted to go live 3 nights ago when this happened, but I just figured I'll just do one towards the end of the week because videos are time consuming. When you're building a business online, I'm in the process of uploading a video right now. I left my computer on to my other channel showing you everything that's involved, everything I use to build my WordPress websites. But I am here to talk about the gig economy for a moment. I made a decision that I needed to change my schedule for the rest of the summer because it's the only way I'm going to earn money, earn any kind of significant money during the times I choose to work. Going out during the day right now, this week, it sucked. I was like, God, I know I'm only driving 35 miles because I was very picky and choosy because the payouts were really low and it's slow during the day. It's the one downfall I really dislike about these food delivery jobs. You got to work at night in the heart of summer to earn any kind of significant money. I will suck it up tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Friday night. And probably Saturday night because I don't want to work all day Sunday. Sunday's a shoo-in. It's always steady. However, it's just not the same. When fall comes around, once mid-September comes around, schools are open, people get back to a more set schedule. Even though post-pandemic, I don't know what to expect, what a predictable schedule will be, because everything is a new experience since the pandemic. Hello, whoever joined in, thank you very much. Hey, Rideshare Lisa. Is it raining in upstate New York? I'm in Long Island. It's raining. I probably would have earned some great money. It's weird. It's like the sun wants to come out, but it's raining. But I got to go food shopping because I do save a lot of money and I can't keep doing the takeout thing all the time. Everything takes time. You know that. Yes, it is. Okay. You probably earn good money. After I food shop, I am going to squeeze in just a few deliveries, and I want to be home by 9:30, 10. Doing too much. I'm tired of making that hard decision. Earn money. Now I know what to do online. I have my whole world set up. Do you really need a minute and a half to change lanes? I mean, it's raining, but the roads are safe. Some people are just not good drivers, even during dry weather. I'm getting tired of making that I can have a regular day and earn steady income. I work for free to build up the platform because now I know what I'm doing. And if I don't do it, I'm never going to get out of this situation. This was a great situation for a long time, but for me, it's coming to an end. But I still have to make that call. Do I want to work for free and get ahead? Well, that's what I did today. It's angering. Not enough time in the day to do it all yourself. When you do it all yourself and you make it, I want to know. I mean, your own laundry, your own cleaning, your own responsibilities, making the choice of working for free so you can get ahead so your business starts earning your money, but then you need the money because I'm still waiting for that tax refund that I really thought was going to give me just a week of in the middle of summer, but it's not because they're not sending it, which is ridiculous because the politicians, they're getting their paychecks, but the taxpayers who pay their paycheck are not getting the tax refund. I am just fed up. I can't believe we're going into August and I still don't have my goddamn tax refund. It's pissing me off. I just wanted to take like a half a week here, a half a week there. You know, you get it, guys. So I'll be squeezing in a few deliveries and McEsare will be sucking it up at night because it's not worth it during the day unless it's Sunday. Just wasn't worth my time. I was like, God, I could be home working on my business and getting ahead, cleaning out my home, doing the thing. I am making headway, but it's just frustrating at this point, you know? You get to the point of it's ridiculous. Where's my refund? And I'm working because I refuse to miss out on incredible opportunities to invest when the prices are so low in companies I really believe in, and I believe in their forward thinking. So I'm headed to the store now to buy some food. Got to do it yourself. And then I'm going to do some deliveries, and then I'm going to head back. This is what happened Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, and I was pissed. I went out during the day, just a little bit, earned a few bucks. It was dead. So I was like, well, keep up your momentum. Get home mid-afternoon. I mean, I put in 2 to 3 hours before I go out to do deliveries online in the morning. And then I get ready, and then I go out and I'm doing deliveries. Then I go back to my place, and then I stay up and I, you know, work online, and then I go back out at night. And that's what I've been doing. It's got to be done. I know it's coming to an end, but it's got to be done. I took $6 and change offers for Grubhub. It was only within one town or one or two. I was working in American Freeport on Baldwin. I was like, well, 688, 692. I'm not going far. It's daytime. It's summer. It's the middle of July. Just don't give up all your time. Just work for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and then call it a day. Then go back out at night about 7 o'clock and suck it up for a few hours. Because you do take a pay cut in the summer in my market. Hey, what's going on? It's been raining all day. Oh, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I don't know what you mean by that. Interesting to see what happens with what? With the tax refund? With the apps? So I take the orders, and every single 6 and change offer, and it's only down the block, and you're only going like from Merrick to Freeport or Freeport to Baldwin. If you're familiar with this area, the market I'm speaking about in Long Island, New York, I shouldn't have to wait more than 5 minutes. Every single order, I was told 15 to 20 minutes. And I said, I was going to go out today earlier and just work Uber Eats to compare it. Work 11 to 2 when they give a little bit of a promotion. They're not giving a lot. They're just giving a little bit. And just turn on Uber. But I had to. I'm in the mood to work on my business so I can get out of this position. So I don't have to keep doing this position all the time anymore. So every order, guys. Now I go back out Tuesday night not with a chip on my shoulder, no attitude. It is what it is. I went out about 7 o'clock. I said, let me walk away for 2 hours. Very local. I was just going to say yes to local. A few bucks is better than no bucks. I take 2 orders that are 690, 710, right here in town, like my town where I was, or in Baldwin. I walk up, they tell me 20 minutes, and 20 minutes at nighttime. And the places I went to, and they weren't nasty. They were just like, oh, that's got to be at least 20 minutes. I gave it back and I said, please don't take this the wrong way. They're not paying me enough time to give an hour of my time. You wait at least 20 minutes, the 10-minute drive there, 5-minute drive there. 20 minutes always add to 10 minutes at night because they can't keep up. And they didn't even start the order yet. And it was quality food I'm speaking about, not fast food, guys. Small, privately owned restaurants, privately owned places, small, but they can't keep up with the demand. And they are places, they have 8 tables, they're all filled. And this pissed me off. They had a few young women sitting at the bar. It's a small bar. They had the Olympics on. The place is filled. You had a couple of drivers working. Minimal staff on a Tuesday night. Good quality food. I knew they didn't start making it. It's not worth my time. But when I walked in, the phone rang, and they're picking up the phone, and they're going like this to the guy in the kitchen. And she was like, "Oh, it's Grubhub. Who cares?" Oh, I gave that order back because that means you don't need the business. If you can't keep up, you don't need the business. But then I shared an example of a customer giving a place a hard time last week about not having enough staff on hand to fulfill all the customers that were coming in, and it's quality food. And they were serving people who were used to being served, not them serving other people. There are a lot of jobs out there, in my opinion, in the food industry. But from my experience, I'm just sharing my point of view, what I've experienced, what I paid attention to. I was in the food industry, in the restaurant business, and I gave the food store a try, and I was a demo woman, giving out samples and stuff. So I have a lot of food industry experience. I'm not just someone who's clueless and doesn't know what they're talking about. They don't, they can't find people to do those jobs anymore the way they used to. Why? Because it's back-breaking work. Not only do you have to be amazing in customer service and to please everyone, you have to always please the customer. You know what? The customer is not always right. I can't just that saying is so from the 20th century. I'm sick of hearing that saying. The customer is not always right. And I'm so happy I'm not in that position anymore to make it seem as if the customer is always right. They're not. They can't find the people to do these kind of jobs. I didn't hate my job, my last job. My waitress job I outgrew. I was done waitressing. But then I did demos, and then I worked at the food store. It was the people that I was working with that I couldn't deal with it anymore. I was like, God, you're such downers. I want to dig my grave now. You're taking the fun out of being a good, generally good worker, earning a modest paycheck, and didn't hate a job. It's angering, but you're not going to find good help when you got that kind of customer. I mean, you got that attitude from young women answering the phone, number one. Number two, last week with the customer, questioning one of the partners about hiring good help and not having good help, and making an adult that was being respectful and doing a great job. And really, you could tell he wanted to learn the job. He needed time to learn the job. The way he treated him, the owner had to take over. One of the partners had to take over. And it's, what the hell's the matter with you? And then you bitch you don't have good customer service. Well, you're never going to get good customer service if you keep that up. And I see areas changing where it's just people have had it. They're not fighting it anymore. Like, I want to move from my co-op. I give up. Long story about that, but I'm taking small steps. Sometime next year, I'm going to put it up for sale. I don't want to fight it anymore. I feel it's inevitable. It's not going to get any better. So you start taking action to get out of your situation, to remove yourself from not being happy. It just, I just can't, they can't get good help because it's back breaking work. And the people who work in the fast food industry, years ago as a kid, I worked at a yogurt shop for like 2 years. So I do have a little bit of experience with fast food. I always worked at privately owned places. That's just where I was led. People who owned a business, not just like huge corporations that they had a ton of fast food places around. These people are not dummies. And a lot of the time they are treated as if they're less than the people coming in. But now the people I'm speaking about don't go into fast food places. Taco Bell, Mickey D's, Burger King, Wendy's. They don't eat that kind of food. And if that bothers you for me saying it, it's just a fact. I'm in the industry. I know exactly what's going down. So now you got these people serving people who, I mean, they're just hard to please. They don't understand You got to cook it. Don't you want quality, the best quality food possible? These people have headpieces on. They need to know how to use the tablets. They need to know how to use the computers. They need to know how to listen to somebody while they're driving up at the drive-through and taking orders at the front end while they're making sure everything's working around them. I see the managers, what they're required to do in these fast food places, and I go, I would never put myself in that position. I'd be a cleaning woman before I ever walked. If I ever felt that I needed a job that badly, I'd be a cleaning woman without all the aggravation instead of that position. I don't know if I could handle that. It's crazy. Arturo, Arturo, that's how you say it. Customers suck because they feel privileged for spending 20 bucks. That's really great. You got that right. Good one, Arturo. Arturo, your channel's good. I like how you do a little bit of everything and you make some great points, but you can because you're in the industry, you're in the field, you do it. So you have some great tips and advice to give to people who is in the industry, you know. So I know this was a rambling rant. I just can't wait till summer's over because now I have to change. I said to myself today, do I really want to go out and waste 3 or 4 hours making mediocre money and not so good money? Or do I want to suck it up? I'll go out at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. I probably could make a few bucks tonight. I'm just going to suck it up and work Friday and Saturday night. A few more weekends isn't going to kill me. I know where my future is leading me, but I'm getting tired of it, guys, you know? I would like to talk about other gig opportunities. I have stuff on a lot of research, and there's a lot involved. So keep an eye out on my community tab. Arturo does it all, and that is a fact. He does do it all. Blue True, hey lady, seatbelt please. I have my seatbelt on. I don't know why you don't think I do, but thank you. Michaela, I can't say her name, last name, but hello, thanks for joining in. Wrench, wrench, wrench. Blue True, I don't remember giving you a wrench. Blue True. I got it on. So now I'm going to pick up some food, and I am going to squeeze in a few deliveries. A few is better than nothing, and it's hurting when fall comes. If these people don't have enough staff, it's going to be a friggin' mess. If you're doing this, we'll say 30 hours a week, 25 hours a week, it's going to be a mess. I was taken back by every order I took. I had to wait for Grubhub. And I gave half of them back once I realized. The next place on Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, I went to this other place. I said, it was Tuesday night. That's when I went out and I did 3 and I came right back home. I gave back 2 because he told me 20 minutes. So I was like, it's not going to be 20 minutes. It's not worth my time. I went down the block to another place. They rang me. And when I walked in, they were like, can you call the customer? We don't have, I said, it's nothing personal. They're not paying me enough for this pick up and drop off. I just took it because I thought it was going to be fast. Obviously, it's not. I'm very open and honest with the staff because I want them to respect me. I don't want them thinking I'm being a moody driver or a moody person. There's no reason or rhyme why I'm being a jerk. I'm letting you know they're not paying me enough to stand around, call up the customer, waste 5 or 10 minutes, and then wait till it's cooked and then have to drop it off when I already wasted 10 minutes. Not worth my time. Do you know what I mean, guys? I like to tell them why I'm walking away. I'm letting you know they're not paying me enough to do enough. And I don't feel it's my responsibility to call up a customer and tell them that they're out of something. That should be on the restaurant's end. They do have the tablets and they do have the telephones, but yet you can't get mad at them because there's one guy in the kitchen cooking. There were 2 people, 2 delivery drivers waiting to be picking up food there, and they had 1 worker in the front. It's that kind of place. They only have a few picnic tables. It's more of an outdoor place, but they do a lot of takeout. And they had 1 person in the kitchen. That's including dishes. That's including breaking down, setting up, cooking, and you have 1 person in front. That's it. Then your door shouldn't be open if you can't keep up with demand because it's constant. There's constant chaos. It's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. So they can't find help to do this back-breaking work. And that's where artificial intelligence will come in. And it's already coming in. I've seen it. I've been at food stores. They got machines going up and down aisles, taking inventory when they used to rely on people doing that while they stocked shelves. And machines that bang out products and you have two people on the line instead of 5 or 6 employees, or they will make your job harder. Absolutely. And I would rather have them know I'm not a jerk, but you can understand where I'm coming from. It's not worth my time. I went back home and a few things I just learned. I'm getting angry too, even though I'm really happy. I'm learning so much about my business online, how to use these programs so much more than I do. But that takes years of experience. And when you watch my video, stay tuned for the community tab, because when that video is uploaded to my other channel, you will have access to it. There's a lot involved when you decide to build a website. I don't know what you would call it. I'm selling products and services and food, and you're doing it all your own. I'm not I'm not doing it from pure coding, but I am doing it from a blank screen of WordPress development. And there's a lot involved that you don't take into consideration when you go down that path. You have to learn a lot. I have full control of my business. I could do every task myself. I know exactly what's going down. I don't outsource jobs and I go, well, that's what I hired you for. I understand many businesses have to do that, but I chose not to go down that path with my WordPress websites, my online business. I said, I want to know how to do it all. Going to one of my favorite food stores, North Shore Farms, and nobody's here. The perfect time to come. I really grew to like this place. And I own the .crypto domain, NorthShoreFarms.crypto. Can't wait to start building that website. It's going to be a good one. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you for joining in. I'll be listening to you. I have the videos on constantly. I listen to videos all day as I went about my day. Once you understand what you need to do to become that successful, to get to that kind of success, you find it hard to find the time and the stamina to hang in there every single day to do it. So stay tuned for the video. Thank you for joining in. I don't know if I'm going to go live over the weekend, but I can tell you I'll be working Friday and Saturday night, food delivering, if I want to earn fair pay for my time. Because going out during the day right now in my market in the summertime, it's just not worth my time. The offers are low. Uber wanted me to go 10 towns for a big $7. Couldn't handle it. Couldn't do it. Employees don't like you. They will hide and pretend you're not even there. Oh yeah. See, I have no desire to get on the bad side of an employee, because I've been in their shoes and they're under a lot of pressure. I was just very honest. I said, listen, it's nothing personal. They're not paying me enough to do all that. However, I really do feel that if a restaurant doesn't have an item that's on their menu, that's on their end. They should call up the customer. They just couldn't do it. He was like, can you do me a favor? I was like, nothing personal. No, I can't. It's not worth the income. I'm going to call it a day. See you guys. There were 2 guys there waiting. See you guys. I don't care if they thought I was being mean or not. I cared if the employee thought I was being mean or not. And he understood. I said, just not worth all the effort. If it was $16, I would have did it. I would have gladly did it and waited. But it wasn't. It was like $6.88. I was like, oh no, that's not worth an hour. It'll be at least 45 minutes of my time. That's not worth my time. And I'm saying at least. It would probably be a little more. Okay, guys, you have a good one. Got to go get some food. Any thumbs up are appreciated. Please visit the links in the description below. Make sure you're using the Get Upside app to save money when you gas up. And keep an eye out for my community tab, and visit Internet Education 101 YouTube channel You can get that link in the description below too, because I am starting next week. I'm going to be plowing videos up there. I'm ready. I've been getting all my ducks in a row, and I'm going to be showing people exactly how it's done. So if you want to do it, you can do it too. There's plenty of room for everyone to become financially more stable, build a better financial position. Okay, guys, thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thumbs up. I'll give you thumbs up too. Hello, Louisa Alexander. Thank you very much. And Just Me Yo and a couple of other ones that write me an email. Just keep up the good work with the investing. Just keep it up. That's why I'm going out this weekend, because nothing's holding me back from the dips and companies I really believe in. And I expect my tax refund in August, since they lied to us and told us we were going to have it in July. Liars, liars, but they got their paycheck from your tax money. Remember that. And they're holding your money. Oh, it's criminal. That it is. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.